What's happening, people? United Centrally back again with another video. No face, yeah?
I shouldn't be
no
doing
face.
This. I actually shouldn't be doing this now because
none of that.
We're not shooting anything.
I'm still doing this, mate. I'm still doing this. Peace.
Yo,
love light to the people,
I'm
man.
doing this, but we can't even get a shot on target.
Wow, Aaron, man.
begging.
Come on, man. You didn't have to start like that, bro.
I'm doing this, but we can't even get a shot on target, bro.
You know what? Before I start with the video, slight complication with the studio. Something happened. Shout out to Pizza Express.
Shout out to Darren.
Shout out to Darren. But
Shout
you
out
know
to
what?
Maggie.
Ollie out is specially delivered tonight, yeah? Specially delivered to your doorstep, yeah?
Yo.
Special delivery, Ollie out, mate.
Deliver all you want, mate. Ain't nobody delivering jack, mate. Sacking him ain't gonna solve anything. Let's get into it.
Listen, get into what, mate?
Let's get into
what?
it.
I
Get
agree
into
with
what?
you. I agree with him. Sacking Ollie's not going to help, but he's not helping himself. With
100% Aaron. 100% Aaron. Let me explain something to you. Last night I met up with Bill. You know Bill.
Bill, yeah.
Bill,
Shout out to
my
Bill.
brethren. Bill works at Hotel Football, season ticket holder for the past decade almost.
Shout out Bill, man.
Bill working 50, 60 hours at the moment, killing it.
You know what? I've not seen him about, you know.
That's what I'm saying. He's been too busy. He don't even get to attend that many matches because he's that busy. So me and him, we've been on this for a past month. Last meet up, last catch up. We go to the pub just around the corner here called the City. It's the City Inn or City Road, just there. I'm not gonna lie to you. We watched the game. We were both depressed. I've never drank alcohol in my life. I thought about, you know what, half time, can I get a pint? I almost thought.
Pint for me, please.
Can I get a cider?
Dry the sorrows.
Can I get a cider? Game finished. I quickly rang my colleagues in the cultural house and they were what's on? And they were like, what's on? And they're like, what film? I ran here quick as I could. I had to change the state of mind. I had to watch a film to make me forget what I just watched.
Wow.
That's how bad it is. And someone like me is like, Ollie, I'm defending you, but it's like I'm facing Hurricane Katrina. I'm like that with my one sandbag, and the water is getting big.
I've got some.
Do you know what it is? Yesterday before the game, because obviously I've got friends a bit everywhere, so I was speaking to my friends in Holland. They're Ajax fans, but obviously they watch the Europa League as well. So I'm like, yeah, come on, man. Come on, we're gonna go there and win comfortably. It's not gonna be like
it's on the ropes.
It's not gonna be like a 4-5-0, but it's gonna be a comfortable 2-0 win. So they were like, yo, be careful what you're saying because you know we know you watch the Eredivisie, but we know what we're talking about. Alkmaar, they mean business this season. And I was like, nah, come on, man. We've got kids. We playing the kids, but they're talented kids, whatever. As soon as the final whistle went, my phone started ringing.
I heard you. I seen your match review.
They were sending me.
I heard your match review.
You know what, man? Nuruddin, yeah. As much as you're Ollie in, and I love, you know what I mean, that you're sticking to the manager and whatnot, yeah. But let's be real out here. Shit has hit the fan now. It's becoming.
No, if we lose against Newcastle, the shit has literally hit the fan.
No, you know what? For me, they got to press the button against Newcastle. But for me, yeah, it's a disgrace, yeah. Man United Football Club, yeah, having no shots on target against Alkmaar. That for me is embarrassing, Nuruddin. And you could talk about personnel, you could talk about, you know what I mean, Glazers and all that, yeah. Glazers don't say to you, don't have a shot on target, do they? They don't say to you, play Gomez on the left hand side. They don't say to you, play James up front. I mean, who plays?
That killed me, man.
Daniel James, yeah, is a winger. Where's you play him? Oh, you know what? You got Mason Greenwood here. A baller, 70 years, 80 years old. The future of our football club. You know what? I'm going to put you on the right hand side because you can track back.
He started with Greenwood up front and then James and Gomez on the wings. And then all of a sudden I see him go on the touchline.
Yeah.
Change it and I'm like, whoa, hold on, what's going on?
And then you got your boy Mato. You know what I mean? You got your Tigger relation, but he looked, you know what, when he got subbed off,
I love
he
it.
looked
I'm
so
going to tell him, when I see him, I'm going to give him a hug and say, Juan, I love you.
Time's up, mate.
I love you. But when I look at you on the football pitch, I know that he used to surround the confidence levels of the football team is just absolutely dire. I actually think our under-18 team have a bit more flow and style of play than our first team.
Any manager apart from Ollie.
Speaking of the under-18, I don't know if
and you know what? They're in the championship division basically.
I've seen I don't know if it was the 18 or under-19s. I can't remember.
So under 23s.
But there was a guy with a number 10. I forgot his name. Took a free kick and literally the run-up, the technique, the way he shoots the ball, everything was Rooney-esque. And I was like, who's that? I forgot his name, guys. And if you know the kid, yeah, let me know. Let us know in the comments below. But that's
sorry.
I wanted to say.
How do you explain that, Nuruddin? You can talk about Ollie here and believe the process here, but how do you explain it?
I can't.
You can't explain that. So how do you back the man?
I've sat there and I was depressed. I just think things have to get really, really bad for things, because you know what, I keep singing, you know, that tune. Most of you, if you're old enough, if you're around my age, you know, things can only get better.
I don't know, man.
They can only get, because you can't get any worse. The other things that in my head I was thinking, this is low, but trust me, there were games under Van Gaal, there were games under Mourinho, it was bad as this. To me, in the last, 30 years I've been watching football, right? 30 years I've watched United. 30 years. This is probably the worst team I have seen in those 30 years.
It's gotta be.
Because even at least on other teams, we had players, we might be playing badly, but we had players big time reputations.
Yeah.
But this team is void of anything, void of confidence.
Ideas.
And the worst thing about Ollie as well, I love him. I love Ollie. Like I said to you, 99 for me was like I said, you cannot expect me to get that 99 spirit and think the emotion out of it. I can't, because he was there, he's part of it, the greatest Manchester United team in the history of Manchester United.
As a player, Nuruddin.
Yes, as a player. As a player.
As a manager now, what is his credentials?
Ollie has left the first 3 months. The first 3 months, and Ollie, everything he has done, he has showed me. Listen, he has showed me that he's veered away, he's jumped ship of what got him the job.
Yeah.
He's jumped ship, and I'm just asking Ollie, please with you.
Yeah.
Ollie, go back to what made you, most fans, sing Ollie's at the wheel. Because at this moment in time, forget the wheels, the engine's gone. It's like we went parked the car in Liverpool and the engine just disappeared. That's a Scouse joke, by the way. Most of you might not get that reference, but big up the Scousers if any of them are watching this. I just feel as though the confidence in football is a massive thing, and we're so devoid of it. So Ollie and the coaching staff could be telling them, this is the pattern, this is. As soon as they got on the pitch, everything gets confused, and they just get
strangers.
They just play. But then, and also it didn't help us a plastic pitch, because they were kicking the ball out of play. It's their ground, but they were kicking the ball out of play.
Alkmaar don't play on that pitch. Alkmaar don't play on that pitch.
Listen. There is a plastic pitch, but there's plastic pitch. But that was
Nuruddin,
really bad. Aaron, come on.
Yeah, that was
really bad.
That's next level deluded.
No,
I don't know what that juice is. Bring the juice up, man. Yo, listen, let me bring the juice up, man. Yo, what you got in here, man? You're the new tie, man. Mama's the new tie, yo. The deluded juice. No, Aaron, please, I can't.
It was the rain.
I can't have the excuse, man. Two teams have got to play on that pitch, yes or no?
I think the pitch, it wasn't even like a...
It was plastic.
It's, you know, them Power League pitches.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's like a 3G.
It was worse than that. It wasn't 3G, but it was worse than that.
It's not even like this, man.
You know what? It might be. It's not a lot less.
It's harder than that, so...
Two teams have got to play on that pitch, Aaron. That does not excuse me for that performance.
He said when he did the pre-match press conference, he said this is the worst pitch, blah 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 blah, but we're gonna make loads of changes. So, to me, in my head, that means that you've taken into consideration that the pitch is bad, but you're going to play the players that are able to play on that pitch and on that type of ground.
Yeah.
So that excuse already can go out of the way, because to me that's not an excuse anymore. It was an excuse before, but because you made those changes, because you said, even after the game, you said we made a lot of changes, which proves to me that you've taken in consideration that the pitch is bad. Therefore, you're going to make the necessary changes for the players who are adapted to those kind of pitches, like the youngsters. You know, the Brandon Williams, they're used to those pitches.
He was brilliant.
Because during the week, he probably goes to Power League and plays on those pitches with his mates.
Yeah.
He does that. Greenwood probably does the same. Gomez probably does the same. I mean, they're from around here. Around here, we've got the culture of, you know, going to Power Leagues and playing on those kind of pitches. So, at the end of the day, most of the people were used to that. So that for me is not an excuse anymore.
Tactically, though, yesterday, how bad was it?
What killed me is, like everyone said, 0 shots on target.
Well, it could have been one, but the defender blocked it.
No, it didn't, man. No, it didn't.
Greenwood was on target, man. That was going in.
What's that saying?
The defender stuck his leg out and blocked it. Yeah, the 2 chances we had.
No, it didn't.
One was near post Greenwood. The next one was Gomez back post.
Come on,
it was a mixture of not being able to get a shot on target. The tactics were dire, and
what's this 4-3-2-1? Ollie's assistant.
And it's
Kills
Yeah,
me.
it's not working.
It's not working,
Like
so why is
Nudin
it
said, I have to agree with Nudin. He needs to go back to what got him the job in the first place, which was 4-3-3 standard system where you have 3 midfielders, Pogba in a more advanced role where you can go into the box and make something happen.
Yeah.
He needs to I just want to know why, Ollie, why are you not going back to that? Because that's what got you the job. That's what got you the job. And everyone was it was a flow, how do you say, a free-flowing
football.
Yeah.
Everyone was scoring goals, remember?
Herrera was an important component.
And then he let him go.
No, he didn't let him go. The club ran down
Come on,
his
man, you're a
contract.
manager. You're telling me if you're a manager.
No,
if you're a manager.
I think he's right because right now I'm hearing rumours that Lingard is going to sign a new contract. So again, they're trying to run down players' contracts so that they don't have to buy new players and spend money on wages.
Yeah, are you telling me though, Ollie can't say to Herrera, yo listen, I value you as a player. He goes to the Woodward.
I spoke to one matter. By the time they come to him, it was too late.
Too late, yeah, he'd already agreed.
It was too late. He waited for a year and a half, 2 seasons to say, let's talk and sort this out.
Yeah, but they didn't want to.
And then what did they do? They briefed the press. Ed Woodward and his cronies are briefing the press saying he asked for 300 grand.
350, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's the level of skullduggery in our club. The thing we have to deal with.
And again,
I just want to talk about this.
I agree with you because that's the level of propaganda that this club has. Remember when we lost against, who did we lose against? The last Premier League game before the Europa League. That game where we lost, whatever that was, or we won against Leicester. And then they came out with that official statement saying, we're trying to compete to win titles on the highest level. I'm like, this is the highest level of propaganda. Do you see what I'm saying? And people will say, yeah, they're right. We're trying to win titles at the highest level.
Well, where? Who? When?
We're not
been there for the last 7 years.
I'm not going to be surprised if we crash out in the Europa League, mate. I'm not going to be
I
surprised.
want us to crash out.
Nah, it's a European trophy, man.
European trophy.
I think that's more.
Thursday, Sunday,
I think we've got more
ruined my
chance of
life,
European
mate.
trophy
Yeah,
than we've got top 4.
Thursday used to be date night for me, pal.
Yesterday.
Now I have the worst date ever.
Yesterday I
Every
finished-
Date with United, with Ollie.
Yesterday I finished work, I finished work at 4:30. Usually when it's last season, man, when I finished work, I had time to go home. It was Champions League.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
night. It was 8 o'clock, 8:45 sometimes. I would 7:45, 8 o'clock. I would go home, chill out, have food. Bro, yesterday, man, I had to rush to go.
For what?
Can I just say
For what,
something?
man?
I had to
Listen,
rush to go
we
home.
cannot let the players off the hook. The players on the pitch yesterday, they did 2 things.
Guided by
Listen to me. There was a moment, the 2 only times where it was a bit of a style of play and there was quick movement of the ball. One was a Dan James cross for Greenwood when Greenwood hit the defender. I think that was going in.
That was a good
and the other time was where Delo did the step over and whipped it in for the far post. And I'm watching the game, I'm like, you've just did it. It worked. Why can't you do it? Why can't you just go to the byline again, flood the box, get everybody in the box, whip the ball in, do the same? Why is James coming central when he can
And who
go
does
out
that stem
wide?
from? Who does that stem from? It's your boy Ollie. He for me is devoid of ideas now.
Speaking of Dallo, he had a very bad game yesterday.
Bro, everybody had a bad game.
But
To me,
him in particular, because that number 11, Idrissi,
Idrissi.
he turned him inside out, mate. He was good.
Yeah, but you talk about that, yeah, and you talk about the centre midfielders, yeah, the 4-3-2 persistent, yeah. Them
Matic, can you ask me what Matic was doing first, please?
you know what? I've got to look at Fred's game yesterday. I think that's more worrying.
He was giving the ball away because even their team was giving the ball away because of this disturbing plastic.
Come on,
pitch.
man.
How many times did their team kick the ball out of play?
Remember-
How many times did their ball go? Was the ball going out of play? I'm asking the question.
2019, we're talking. Every player has to be adaptable. You're gonna have to play in 3G
To be
pitches
fair,
and all that, yeah.
Matic, there was remember in this, I think it was the second half, he gets the ball at the edge of the box.
Oh,
Takes-
don't get it started.
Takes 3-4 touches.
Dark alleys.
Loses it.
He's
and then
the only
he-
footballer.
and then he throws his hands in
You
the
know
air
what's
to the
even
ref.
more funny than that? It's when he asks for the ball. Give it me, give it me, give it me. And you know what? Yeah. What have you done with it?
You know what?
It's literally,
Listen,
he
what's
takes-
more worrying?
He takes 3-4 touches, does a half turn, and gives it back to the person.
What's more
Oh,
worrying is the fact that I can't take Ollie's gone Jose. Ollie's
Yeah.
gone all Jose with
Yeah.
the Jackie Norris stories.
Yes.
With coming out literally just talking.
About we creating chances. We
I'm
should have
like,
won the
where?
game.
I think that's what
Where?
I was upset with the
Where?
whole game in itself.
I'm like, where, Ollie?
But when Ollie came out and
Where?
said, that was.
What game were we watching, Ollie?
When he said that was a good performance.
And usually what I love about him is that his honesty. He's quite level.
Yeah, and he's brutal about his assessment.
No,
like when he came out, he goes, "I won't, you know, these guys won't be here while I'm winning trophies." I know, like, where's that Ollie? You know, he was explaining to me that, and then you're there, you know,
but then their confidence is so low at the moment. If he comes out being brutal, right?
I think he's got to do that.
And then if he comes out being brutal, their confidence is even going to sink even lower.
This is why I say sometimes it's not up to the manager.
You can imagine what he's saying in the dressing room.
But
I don't think he's smiling in the dressing room. I think he's coming out and he is insecure, thinking, crap, am I in front of the cameras? I might be looking mad and angry, but I can't. So he starts laughing at some things not able to laugh at.
Sometimes
press conference, he starts laughing midway through it.
Sometimes it
and
can
I'm thinking, what are you laughing at, Ollie?
Sometimes it can be a player coming out and saying things, a senior player, or just anyone that really cares. I'm not going to say no one cares, but you get my point. I'm going to take this example. Before Bayern Munich went to Spurs and slapped them 7-2, we're going to speak about it in European Football Show. Before they did that, on the weekend they won 3-2 against Paderborn, right? But they won 3-2 and they nicked it, nicked it in the end. Joshua Kimmich came out in a post-match interview, slammed everybody, questioned everybody's mentality, said, this is not good enough for Bayern Munich, we're a top club, we shouldn't be winning 3-2 against Paderborn, we should be slapping them 4-5. No. Everyone in the German media, everyone at the club, including Hoeneß, the president, Rummenigge, Kovac, Salihamidzic, everyone criticised Kimmich for making those comments. But guess what he did? It changed their mentality, and you know what happened next.
You know the rest.
You know, Tottenham held 7, and that's why I couldn't even banter them. You know why? Because I'm scared that a top team, maybe Liverpool, can give us 7. City can give us 7. And that's why I can't banter. I was gonna. The tweet was ready. Honestly, I typed it out. I said they must have heard Fergie say it's only Spurs.
How can I?
I said, your guy, your manager, Bayern Munich, what's his name? Kovac must have just said, this is from Ferguson, one of the legends of football. This is what he said. It's only Spurs. Right?
No, but
that tweet was ready, but I had to delete it because I'm like, I know who I'm supporting.
Sometimes maybe it takes a player to come out and just say things to wake everyone up and say,
we don't have that.
We don't have no leaders though. There's no leaders.
Listen, everything's PR controlled. Everything.
And that's why you see the players
controlled.
After the game. Harry Maguire tweeted a good point for Wave. I was like, come on.
I did last night just for the laughs. I did for last night for the laughs. And I was like, no, let's go. I literally
people just came in your mentions.
You know what?
I know he did it for the laugh, but then Harry Maguire, I'm like, come on, Harry, you're experienced. You know better. You know this wasn't good. You know it.
Yeah.
You know it.
You know what? I'm going to pull you on that, Nuruddin, because you made a shocking statement yesterday, a lazy argument about Chelsea.
I've just.
Well, I know you
are. Get now.
You know what?
What say your
point. No, you say your point.
I want you to come to.
No. You say your point. You say your point.
What did you say? Because I saw one.
Listen, all I can say is this. I love you all. You know I love you. I've got a love for everybody. But if you're gonna come with a Chelsea argument to me, I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna send you to the shops for about 6 months.
What was the Chelsea argument?
Because it's this, the comparison to Chelsea. Let me say something to you. Chelsea owner, Ibrahimovic, I'm gonna give some historical context here, right? Chelsea owner watched the game Manchester United Real Madrid 4-3 at Old Trafford. He was with people, other business billionaires.
One of the best games I've seen.
And he watched, you know what he said? Wow, this football can do this kind of atmosphere. Watch this game, and this. You know, after that, he wanted to buy Man United. He asked about Man United. It's too much. Chelsea, he bought. What did he buy them for? For £1 or for £1 or whatever it was. Because he had to take the debt.
Yeah.
That's what he had to do. He spent almost £1.5 billion at Chelsea. He had sporting director after sporting director recruiting some of the best talents in Europe. Best talent. He had a sporting director and head of recruitment and technical director who were recruiting the best youngsters in the UK and around Europe. He had 30 youngsters. They had 1 minute at Chelsea had 30 youngsters on loan around European clubs.
But at what point was it not failing at one point?
Let me explain something to you. Let me finish. You can talk when I finish. Chelsea are not Man United. The guy was a winner. He sacked the manager. Do you know why? He kept sacking the manager. Because he had sporting directors, advisors, head of recruitment there every season. every season. When you create those conditions, you bring a manager who's just a head coach. They coach the players, and when they're not good enough, you get rid of them because he had the structure at the club. The structure between Manchester United and Chelsea, it is day and night. It is laughable. So all of you people coming at me, what about Chelsea? Number 2, that was the first one. Number 2, I'm gonna slap you now in backhand to all of you, right? Now you're getting a backhand. Number 2, Chelsea youngsters are 3 to 4 years ahead of Manchester United youngsters.
How?
Chelsea youngsters have won youth teams, have won the youth teams, have won youth teams in the past how many? How many years? If you look at the past 7 to 8 years,
that youth Champions League. Do you know how many times Chelsea's won it?
Yeah, I know they have. I know they have.
Let me finish. Abrahams, they're the kid that you keep mentioning.
Mason Mount.
Mason Mount. They're the guy who plays in defence now for them. They've been sent. They've been sent to where? Leeds, Derby, Villa, Wigan. Swansea, Wigan. Let me explain something to you now. They've gone out of the comfort zone of a big bubble of a club, gone out and played big man football. There was a season, Abrahams, I think he was to play 35 games, I think for Swansea, he scored 5 goals. Was he shit then? Was he horrendous? Was he a write-off? No, because he's found Villa, a new upcoming team that wanted to get back in the Premier League. They said, you're the main guy for us. Everything, the team works to you to supply you those goals. I'm telling you now, most of you won't like me saying this. If you took Rashford, if you took James, if you took Greenwood, in proper established clubs with a style of play would settle with a proper structure, they would flourish. No. Our team does not have any level of the structure anywhere near Chelsea. So do not come at me with Chelsea.
I get the idea of structure. I get the idea of structure.
No, it's the conditions. It's the conditions.
Conditions of what?
That help you to thrive.
Derby, all these teams you're mentioning,
they play attacking football.
Yeah, they play attacking football.
What I'm trying to say
is that guy from Barcelona, the young kid called Fati, has he had experience? No.
Hold on. La Masa, they've got La Masa.
I know, it's not about that. That's what I'm trying to say to you. It's Fati, yeah? Dembele, Sancho. There are players out there that you can get and you can bed him in straight away, but you've got to play a current style of football. Lampard is playing current style of football that suits the players. He's playing Mason Mount. Listen, hold on. He's Mason Mount in the strength of track in midfield. If he plays Mason Mount on the left hand side, will he get the same difference? No. So he's playing.
He's got a free role.
That's what I'm saying to you. Andrew Gomez is one of our technically gifted players at Man United Football Club. I'll tell you right now. But where is he playing? He's playing on the left hand side. So
Mason Mount.
Why can't he prepare?
He's 3 years ahead of Gomez.
He's not better than Gomez though.
In terms of development, he's 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, but it's not better than Gomez though.
He's had the trust. He had the trust of Lampard.
Who would you take then? Who would you take, Mason Gomez or Gomez? Who would you take?
No, I want to stick with Gomez because I see a good player in there. I see it. But Mason Mount's a fantastic footballer. But Lampard is a manager. Do you think Sarri would have put Mason Mount there? No flipping chance.
You never know though.
No chance. He would not have. No chance.
But that's just ifs and buts.
Listen, he would not have. And you know that. You've got a manager. Listen, footballers need managers who trust them. Mason Mount is trusted because Lampard has played him for Derby, and at Derby he was doing bits for him. And not even that, Jody Morris is one of the most underrated, talented coaches in Europe, mate.
Was Solskjaer not a reserve coach?
Listen,
was Solskjaer not a reserve coach?
Yes. But United weren't winning every other season, winning the youth.
I don't know, man. I think you know why he's a weak argument.
No, stop.
You know why? You know why he's a weak argument? Go on, Aaron.
Come on, have you say. Do you disagree or agree with the points that I made? Are they facts or not facts?
They're facts.
Yeah, but we got Chong, left winger. He'll play him on the right.
I believe that some players you can take them away and just bed them in straight away. So you have those raw talents that you can do that with. But some players just need development outside of their comfort zone. If they play at a big club, you need to bring them a bit down, bring them a bit lower, championship level maybe. Let them play there for 1-2. Big man football. They need to get used. They need to get used to big man football. The problem with our youth that we brought through, Gnabry went to Hoffenheim for a season.
Yes, I know.
Listen,
he wasn't getting.
Did you hear what Tony Pulis said?
He was getting guaranteed game time.
At Bayern.
Yes, but he was the coach at the time when they bought him. I thought no, it wasn't coach. No, after him. I forgot. Anyway, the guy who bought him at the time, said, yes, he will get guaranteed playtime, but I want him to get back to used. I want him to get used back to men's football because he came from Arsenal. He was playing in the youth teams. He played at West Brom under Tony Pulis.
And that's what Tony Pulis said.
Confidence
He's not ready
was
for
low.
football.
Yeah, but confidence was low. So
I don't get.
he had to come back and get used to men's football. So they send him out on loan, play a season under Nagelsmann, who you want at United. Nagelsmann, who played him very well.
What did he teach him? What did he teach him?
How to move about. You can't tell what Gnabry's position is. That's how strong he's got.
Yeah, but Unai Emery, yeah, he's playing that kid there last night, yeah,
Martinelli.
Nelson. And he's got that other kid as well that played at Old Trafford, Saka. It don't matter. If you put them in the right system, yeah, you'll make these guys look like real. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Arsenal ahead of us though.
No,
Arsenal have got a proper structure now. Arsenal have got a proper structure.
Yeah, but on the pitch,
they've got proper structure.
There's a structure count.
The structure,
on the
yes, it
fixtures,
does.
how does it count?
Of course it
Yeah,
does.
but you got to put it.
Oh my
yeah,
God! The structure helps you. The structure helps you. The structure helps you. Helps you to fulfill your wishes. The structure.
So it tells you to score.
No. It gives you the best possible. Our club is devoid of any of that.
From the manager.
It comes from the whole club. Our club is toxic. It has been for 7 years. Sacking Ollie ain't getting rid of Jack.
It is.
You guys need to realise that. Sacking Ollie ain't gonna change Jack. It ain't gonna change that.
So one shot on target is good enough.
It's
one shot on target good enough.
Our club is full of toxicity.
It's defending against Arsenal good enough.
Listen, it's toxic.
He went to the club.
Listen, Arsenal have always been coached the Arsenal Wenger way, even in their youth teams. They're always gonna attack. Arsenal
that's excuses, man.
in their youth teams.
You're making excuses for this guy. It's excuses. Because you know
it's the truth.
You know why it's not excuses?
Arsenal. What team you guarantee with Arsenal? They're gonna play attractive football. People will bully them and get the win, but sometimes,
so can't play
it's always good.
Why can't Ollie play attractive football?
I don't know. We've got dead players. We've got dead players.
It's like
low confidence. Listen, dead players, low confidence. Yeah, a manager who's second guessing himself, who needs to go back to the basics of what got him the job before.
Exactly.
I said that. I said that already.
But you're saying that, yeah.
But sacking Ollie ain't gonna help.
Yeah, but you know why it helps. You know why it helps.
It's not.
Playing basic Greenwood.
It's going to relieve you. What's it going to do?
It's going to.
You know what? I'm getting Melefi on the phone. Melefi is a certified psychiatrist, right? A doctor. I'm getting him on the phone.
I'm alright.
Because you need to be.
No, because Mason Greenwood. Why is he playing the right hand side? You're talking about all these players, yeah? Mason Greenwood, bro. Aaron on the right hand side. Dan James up front. You know what I mean? You're playing two defensive mids. All these things here are ended up to tactically only be clueless. But you know what? We'll let you on that bit.
It seems
Newcastle,
like
Newcastle away. Are you confident?
Nope. Newcastle away, fam. I've just seen. I was on Twitter yesterday and I've seen a clip of that new guy they signed.
Yeah. You know what? He's dangerous.
Alassane Maximin from Nice.
They don't play him though.
I think he's the one that also wanted to buy him.
They don't blame him. The brother with the black and white dreads.
The dreads and the
I would have took him, you know.
The Gucci bandana.
Listen, they don't blame him, but I put money on it. Steve Bruce is next on the line. But there's going to be 50,000 screaming Geordies, and they're going to play him, and he's going to bag a couple. Just for us.
One guy who's definitely going to be dangerous against us is that Paraguayan kid, Almiron. He is going to be.
He's not even scored his first goal yet.
And he will against us. He will. Trust me. He will score his. Almiron is going to score against us. And
he's been shocking this season. Some of the Newcastle fans have been calling for his head. But Aaron, no Pogba, no Martial, no Lingard. For me, this is absolutely crazy. The guy came on the pitch, yeah, and he's out for 6 weeks. And this, where's his medical staff?
Well, look on the bright side. You ain't going to moan about him now, are you?
This to me just shows, like,
how laughable.
Running is not enough, bro. He was running after a ball he shouldn't have run for.
I don't even know how.
He was running after a ball he shouldn't have run. He was never going to get that.
It's been there, up there, mate. Where's your head, mate?
Because the defender was in front of him, so he was never going to get to the ball. So he keeps running until he pulls his hamstring. That's just in your head.
Where's the goals coming from, Aaron, man? Where's the goals coming from? I'm going to Newcastle on Sunday, yeah? And you know what, yeah? I want a refund now.
I'm telling you.
Yo, no creativity. Where's it going? We're going to make John Shelby's going to look like Iniesta.
I'm still waiting for creativity.
Listen, let me tell you something now. If you want to fix this, shout out to all my West African brothers and all the African people that are watching this. We need to go back. We need to pay for this. We need to take the whole team.
The Juju.
Ollie, take them all back to where we all began. Paris. Just in and around that Paris stadium so we can get rid of that Juju. Because we've not won that away game since March. We need to put the Juju to bed. something
I
happened
think it's
that
that
night.
juice, man.
Something
Are you
happened
sure it's
that
that
night.
juice, yo?
Trust me, this juice is the only thing that's keeping me sane. Trust me, this is the only
The
thing.
olive diluted juice.
But somebody put juju on us that night when we left Paris because the way Patrice Evra and Pogba and everybody, Cantona and Fergie, everybody was celebrating. Somebody put juju on us that night. Somebody lost a lot of money that night.
They did.
And somebody put proper juju on us. So please.
So how do we go about that game then?
I mean, who's fit? If I see Matic, we're losing. 100%.
100%.
Who's he got though? Who's he got? He's going to play Matic and Pogba and then Matic.
Pogba's not there.
No, sorry, my bad. Matic and McTominay and then Mata in the hole.
Maybe McTominay can save us. Are we looking to McTominay? And who
Well, play them up, McTominay. Shout out to him.
Based on what?
You know what, man? It's United are banter, guys. The United are banter at the minute.
We have to laugh.
can only laugh,
I
man.
can only cry.
I'm laughing now. Before yesterday, I was in rampant mode. Only out and all that, man. I had the olive brigade in my house.
Let me tell you something now.
Pizza Express delivery, man.
Apparently, last night, my friend texted me. He was like, what's some of your fans doing? He's working at the Hagen. It was at the Hagen.
Yeah.
He's working at the Human Rights Court.
Oh, yeah,
he went to the game.
yeah.
He went to the game. He rang me last night, and I missed his call, and I texted him back. He was like, "What?" He was sitting where in the same area because there were delegates and all that. Where Ed Woodward was sitting.
You got a rock stick.
United fans on that side, close to that side of him, were absolutely giving him.
Yeah.
He did not know where to put his head.
Yeah.
Apparently, and afterwards, as soon as the game finished, he ran back inside quickly.
Yeah.
So keep the pressure on.
Places are always going to be
listen, keep the pressure on.
Predictions.
Predictions. I can't predict anything. Let me listen to you now. This is going to be a long podcast, right? We're not the Man United we used to be. Reality check.
Yeah.
Reality check.
I know that as well.
We're not the 1919. We are gone. We're just a normal club now. So the idea of you're saying we're Man United Football Club.
Well,
Man
no,
United
I
Football
don't
Club.
say that anymore.
It's Man United Normal Football Club. That's what you say. Manchester United Normal Football Club.
Average rate.
Now, I don't know. I just fear for Ollie if he were to get slapped.
If he loses, if he loses or draws to Newcastle United, is that the time end for Ollie?
You can't say that.
Honestly,
You can't say that.
Hand on heart.
Hand on heart. Newcastle is always a difficult game, regardless of who's manager or where they are.
To me,
It is. Newcastle is always.
They're bottom of the league.
Are you
They're bottom of the
kidding me?
league.
Listen, are you kidding me? Shelby, Jesus, what's his name? George John Shelby.
Oh,
He
I
turns
thought you were an honest guy.
He turns into Pirlo. When you play against him, I'm telling you,
No, he did.
If you watch football, I'm telling you, that since that kid has been at Newcastle, every time we play him.
Did you watch him at Leicester?
Listen, that's the way. At home, that kid, the past 4 seasons he's been there. When he plays against us, he turns into Pirlo. Mark my words.
This game's gonna. If we lose this game,
Should he be sacked? Yes or no?
No, that's too much reaction.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God! Are you hearing this guy, guys?
That's reaction.
Oh my
You can't
God!
have
Let me
one
know in
game.
the comments below.
I'm
Should
not
Ollie
going-
be sacked if we lose to Newcastle?
if we lose to Newcastle, he's not gonna get sacked. I know that for sure. But
He ain't getting sacked at the end of the
if
season till May.
After that, we've got international
Liverpool.
break, and then we've got Liverpool. If we lose,
Take slap.
if we get slapped, but if Liverpool humiliate us,
Which they will.
I think he's gonna get the sack.
But who's going to replace him? Show me.
I'm taking. There's lots of managers out there.
What managers who?
You know what?
Who?
There's so many attacking managers out there. Jardim. And you know what?
Eddie Howe, you want Eddie Howe, innit? You want Eddie Howe now, innit? Yes! He's been bantering me for years, right? The past years.
You know what? I'm taking right now. You know what? The guy from Napoli. I take Ancelotti right now. Allegri. And Pochettino.
Allegri, no.
Pochettino.
No,
I take
Pochettino!
Why not?
Pochettino!
Who would you get if Ollie got sacked?
Listen, if Ollie got sacked, I'll put me in charge, mate.
Look,
Me in
I
charge.
would probably be
I'm telling you,
liquidated.
We will be out. We will not be in football. We would be we'd be out of business.
Prediction score.
Oh,
I'm going for 1-1, guys.
It'll
It'll be deflected shot.
It's hard to make a prediction, so I'm gonna say draw or loss.
Yeah, straight up, innit?
We're not gonna win.
I'm the optimistic guy usually.
Yeah.
But you're telling me all those guys are injured. So Shaw's out, Wan-Bissaka's apparently out as well.
Yeah. You know what? Wan-Bissaka, yo, listen, he's not got injured from Crystal Palace.
No, he's ill. He's got an illness.
You know what I mean? He's probably seen the Ollie tactics and thought, you know what? Let me just, you know what I mean? Give myself
What's that cough medicine?
Cough medicine.
Ringing him, you know, getting his mum to ring up. My son is not feeling well. he's not in training today.
Oh, man. Lured in, socials.
That guy,
you know what?
You know
everyone, yeah, come on, this guy, yeah. Chelsea, and the way.
No, I've sent you out to the shops, mate.
And the way he thinks that Ollie.
I've sent you out to the shops.
The plastic pitch. You know what? He's blamed the plastic pitch.
Yo, I'm
saying for him.
There's something to grasp onto.
That guy, a devil. That guy, a devil. Everyone.
Ty, you got competition here, pal. Competition here. It was the rain. Oh, it was the pitch. It was the
Shout out to Ty, man. Shout out to Ty, man. Aaron Socials, bro.
Yes, Mr. Aaron needs to be everywhere, man. I'm tired, so sorry if I didn't speak that much, but I'm just tired.
That's United, man. I was falling asleep on the bus, man.
Listen.
Really, yeah, so Mr. Aaron Utility everywhere. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel as well.
Shout out.
Man. Go check him out. We're going to do a little European podcast there.
Yes.
Check out all the Champions games. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this podcast, I hope you enjoyed it. Shout out to Peace Express. Where is it on the, what street we on?
First Street
in Manchester.
Check it out.
Next to the home.
Lovely people.
Check it out. Good place. Good.
Lovely.
Thanks for the hospitality. Shout out to what's the guy called?
Darren. United fan.
Shout out to you, man. If you're watching this, shout out to you. Shout out to Aaron. Go subscribe to him. He's just got past 2K. We're down to 3K. We're about 150 away from 7K, guys.
Come on, man. Let's get there.
If you enjoyed this,
get 7, man. Let's get to 10K.
10K. You know that's the dream. If you enjoy this podcast and you're not subscribed, go hit that subscribe, man. It's all it takes is right there. No script, man.
No script.
Best podcast with my man about United. Unscripted. Real opinion. If we disagree with my man, we'll let him know. You know what I mean? We will let him know. Aaron.
Come at me, man. I'm sending you on to